Good morning, guys. Look at our door. That's the only thing. This is the only Christmas decoration we're going to have this year. Babe, your head is in the door. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is what this year we're going light. You see that? That's it. It's just a reef. We're going on an errand run. Look at us. We are going to get some stuff at the post office because I have some stuff coming in, and then we're going to fix our gym membership. They messed it up. It's officially December 1st.
Yep.
And we were saying, guys, that I think in all things, the year started, we were very grateful that we were in 2023. The year is now coming to an end. We're at the last month of the year. And all we can say is that we are grateful to God for taking us through all those months. We've had some challenging months, we've had some good months, and all we can just say is just, God, thank you for taking us through the months. Benjamin is just from the...
I don't think it's what you were expecting, babe.
It doesn't look it, but... Alright, so we have one bag of this and one bag of this. What is this? Do you want to open it?
Do you want to open it now or when we get home?
Oh, we can open it now. Do you know what it is? Oh, I know what it is. Show them. Christmas has come early this year. Look at that, guys. Look at that. I am going to show you what it is, but it is from Modelons, as you can see that. I'm going to have fun doing that. So happy. It looks so beautiful. Wow. Wow. Hey guys, 'tis the season, and I actually want to show you one of the hairs that I had. Welcome to our channel. Sorry, I didn't even have to show you in very well. Welcome to our channel. So I actually wanted to start doing a different hair, but then I decided I'm actually going to wash it. So let's do this one. So this one, I have done it before on this channel, but I washed it recently, and it still looks healthy. It still looks good, but it's the one I actually want to wear today when I leave the house. And I was like, let's just do a video through it. I bleached it myself, and so I bleached the knots myself. So the thing is, this is human hair, so it's actually easy to deal with. It's not synthetic. I have this water bottle, and the way I kind of refurbish my hair, because I washed it, this dark area has become lighter. So I'm taking my foundation brush and I'm just darkening it. I'm darkening it a little. Comment down below, what time do you take family Christmas pictures? Because when I was in Kenya, because I had a camera, it was so easy for me. On Christmas Day, me and my family would just take the pictures either in the morning or in the evening. But here it's a little bit different because Christmas looks a little bit different here. So I'll take this, I'll spray it up. And the reason why I'm spraying it up, I want the hair to be lighter. We're supposed to be leaving in maybe an hour, so by an hour, I'm assuming this will be dry, hopefully. And the best thing you can do is maybe just pull the hairs by your hand. But I was actually, do you see that? Then you can see the curls forming. Winged it, I went with this, patted it in the middle. And the reason why I'm spraying that, when you spray water with this kind of hair, it's very easy to deal with. So I just have it on my head right now. The partition, as you can see, was not perfect. Okay, we're now in the middle. There we go. I am going to go with this Shea Moisture leave-in conditioner. This is a leave-in conditioner. I'll take this. I'm not going to take too much of it. So as you can see, just a little bit. I'll spread it around my hand, and then I'll just kind of do that, just to especially the front part, because that's the parts that is very important, you know. Like this kind of hair, very easy to deal with. So I washed it, it's retained some of its curls, but at the front is where the curls kind of disappeared, and so now I'm just fixing the curlies. And then when it dries, it's going to have that definition. When I was in Kenya, and I love everybody who was my friend, and I love everything like that, but birthdays in Kenya were also very different, in the sense that if it was your birthday, this I'm talking about my life, if it was your birthday, it's your the person who's having the birthday, it's your responsibility to buy your own cake. Like, people will just be like, oh, it's your birthday, where's the cake? Like, that's the question. Like, where is the cake? Me and my friend were talking about that the other day, and I was like, right now in my current state with my husband, I really don't even have to worry about my birthday. Like, now that I'm a wife, I don't have to worry about a birthday. And when I was in Kenya, even, I don't know, maybe I was just dating the wrong person, because I had been with that person for a very long time before I broke up with him and then met Benjamin. He was kind of like the person who, after high school, like right after high school, we got into a relationship. And when we got into the relationship, I was very young, so I was just right after high school, very young. And then that's why I'm saying maybe I was in the wrong relationship, because he never prioritized my birthday like that. It was just like a text message like, happy birthday, I love you more than blood, more than my own blood. Your love is as red as like, those are the lines I used to be given. Like, your love is more red than the blood in my veins. Not even joking. I don't know how I used to, and I used to love those kinds of things, because for me that was the kind of love I knew. Because when I met Benjamin the first time, it was my birthday. Like, Benjamin sent and this is when I was still in Kenya, Benjamin sent my sister, and he sent her to get me stuff for my birthday. And it was just like, I was just shocked when my sister came with stuff for my birthday. She's like, oh, they're from Benjamin. I'm like, why would he do that? I kid you not, I wondered, why would he do that? Because I had never received that kind of treatment. Like, nobody had ever gone far and beyond for me. And remember, this is someone who's from a different country, millions miles away from me. And he called my sister. He, you know, like, I was just blown away. You guys. So I'm gonna take this out. I'm going to air it so that it can dry. As you can see, the curls are now kind of drying and forming. And I want to just like have just a tad bit of got-to-be glue. I really do not like got-to-be glue, guys. I'm going to do my makeup. Let's do makeup as we continue to talk about this conversation, because I was a very naive girl. I started changing. So like, if he would tell me to come out at night, I would say no. That's what he used to like. We would never go anywhere during the day. And like, most of the part, if we went out during the day, let me tell you something, guys. My life before meeting my husband, I was just full of mediocre. Like, the person I was with was just a mediocre person. We would walk like down the railway, because there was a large railway line, and so we would walk around the railway line. And for me, those were like romantic walks. For me back then, those were like romantic walks, and there was nothing else we would do. Just walk around the romantic rail and then talk about nothing, and then feel like that is, I would feel like, oh wow, we spent a whole evening together. And the only time I could get him was during the evening. So it was like around 4, 5, 6. It was never during the day. It was never, you know, never. And that was literally my dating life. So that's what I knew dating was like. So when I would see like the dating on TV, I'd be like, maybe it's just on the TV, that's how they do it. Because he had never taken me out to a restaurant anywhere. Not even joking. Not even one time, like, let's go to a restaurant, I'm going to pay for anything. And you know, because I was right after high school, so everything was new to me. Dating was new to me. This was my first time actually dating. So I thought, this is dating. This is what dating looks like. So yeah, guys, it was horrible and pathetic. You'd think like he would go above and beyond for days on my birthday, but no. It was always like a text message, like, oh hey, happy birthday. And that's all I knew. Like, I knew like my birthdays were about a text message, happy birthday, and that's it. Like, there was nothing special about it for him. It was just like text message and that's it. This guy, at some point, he had moved to a different part of the country, and the different part of the country was like 8 hours drive, and that's 8 hours or maybe 9 hours by bus, and that's the only way you could get there. I remember this is the time where I decided this relationship is not going anywhere, because I would get on the bus. He's not paying for anything. He's not paying for my transportation to go to see him. Nothing like that. When the relationship started going south is when he moved to a different part of the country, and then it would be an 8-hour drive. And then now the problem is, he would expect me, who is a student, remember I'm a student, my dad is giving me pocket money So like my allowance according to the American language. So I would have an allowance from my dad, and so my weekly allowance is what I would save, and then after I save it, I would kind of lie to my parents, like we have like a, you know, like a something for school that needs us to travel, and then they would say, oh okay, you need to travel, okay, here's some money for travel, also here's some money for upkeep, and then so just go with Jesus. They would pray for me. They would pray for me to go and see my boyfriend. The sheer betrayal. I was a betrayer. I'm sorry, mom and dad. I betrayed you like that. And then now when I go there, I'm thinking, oh, this guy is going to, you know, make sure that I am well taken care of. I have food. I have... No. I would be the one who buys the food for both of us to eat. Because when I would get there, he'd be like, I don't have any money. I'm waiting for some money, because that's what always he would tell me, like, I'm waiting for some money to come from somewhere. I don't have any money right now. Do you have anything that we can go and buy something and eat? And every time we would go and get something, he would just like be behind me, because I'm the one who's paying. So I was always so used to him being behind me, because I was the one who was paying for everything. I would be the one who would pay for everything. Our food, I would be the one who would pay. I would pay for our transport, every single thing. And so he kind of got used to that. He kind of got used to, like, Akinyi is the one who's handling everything. So anytime I would travel to go and see him, he knew that I was going to take care of everything. He would just tell me, I don't have any money. I'm waiting for some money to come from this kind of place. That's the story I would get all the time, not even joking. And so at some point I just started getting tired. Like, I sat down with myself, because now you're growing up, now you're starting to understand everything. You're seeing people who are married, you're seeing how their husbands is taking care of them, and I was just like, is this the kind of person I want to be married to eventually? Because I love him, but I don't think he's going to take care of me. That's when my sixth sense started like creeping in. I was like, well, I'm going to wait until he can. Remember, he's in another part of the country where you have to drive 8 hours on bus and to see him. So I said, let me wait until he comes to Nairobi, because I don't want to say the place because everybody's going to know who he is, especially those people who know me. So I said, I'm just going to wait for him to come to Nairobi, and then I'm going to tell him I don't think this relationship is going to go anywhere. So at this time, I wait, and he tells me, I'm going to come next month, I'm going to come next month, and next month became, I'm going to come next month, and next month became, I'm going to come next month. And then so the thing also that made me kind of say, I don't think this relationship is going to go anywhere, the last time that I had gone to see him, which I made sure that he ate with my money, I bought everything with my money, I found some messages of him and another girl who apparently was his neighbor, that I did not know was his neighbor. So I asked him, who's this girl? Because he had saved her by the name. He says, this is my neighbor. So I asked her, why are you guys talking like this too friendly? Like, you know, they were very friendly, talking about private parts and stuff like that. So I was like, that's too friendly. And I tried my best to like put it on the side, but it was not on the side. I was just like, okay, this person is just being unfaithful to me at this point. And so that means when I'm away, he's playing games with other people, and me, I'm back in Nairobi being very faithful. I am out there being faithful, and he's out here just playing with my heart. I put all those things packed together in my list of reasons why I should not be with him, and those were good enough reasons for me. And so I said, let me just wait, because I didn't want to do it on the phone. Over the phone, I felt like it was going to be disrespectful, like breaking up with someone over the phone. And so I said, let me wait for him to come to Nairobi so that I can actually make it official that we're breaking up, because I had like, it was a kind of breakup that I got to, I couldn't even cry, because I had a meeting with myself. I literally sat down with myself and said, I don't really think this is a relationship I thought I want for myself. When I see my friends, they look much more happier. They have somebody who's taking care of them. When I see the married people around my life, and then I look at my dad, the way he's taking care of my mom, I'm like, I see the way my dad is taking care of my mom. I don't think this guy, the way I see him, I don't think he's going to be like my dad, taking care of my mom. So that's what I thought. Like the whole time, that's what I thought. I was just like, there's no way. I'm waiting for him to come to Nairobi. So the first month comes and goes. He's not still in Nairobi. He just keeps telling me, I'll be there, I'll come next month, I'm still waiting for some money. That's usually was the story that he would tell me all the time. I'm just waiting for the money, I'm just waiting for the money. I thought, like, until the point where I asked him, do you want me to send you money so that you can come to Nairobi? And then he said, no, I don't want you to send me money, but I'll just wait. And sometimes he would always borrow me money. Like, he would be like, can I get this and this amount? I'll return it. And then I knew if he asked for the money, he would never return it. Like, he would never return the money. Yeah, guys. And so I waited and waited, and then at some point I just got tired, because now I was like, I don't want to be in a relationship anymore, and I don't want to keep on waking up pretending like, oh hey, good morning, how are you, how's your day going? And I'm just like, every time he messages me, I'm just like, I just want to be done with this relationship at this point. And so I just told him point blank period, I really don't think I want to be in this relationship anymore. It was like a very drawn out breakup, like an overly drawn out breakup, in the sense that he didn't want to end the relationship, but me, I was so ready to end the relationship. So he was like, maybe we should try this, maybe we should try that. And I was like, I'm just done trying. I don't want to be in a relationship anymore. I think I want to be in a place where I'm now single and on my own, and just take care of myself and my well-being, and know what I want for myself. And at this time, my business for photography is picking up so great, so I also didn't have time to like mingle. So I was just like, I think at this time I just want to focus on my photography business and just do my own thing. And so we broke up over the phone on text message, because most times if I would call him, he was either with his friends, or he would say he's working, or he's just somewhere. So I just decided, let me just know, if I can't reach you, let's just do the good old text messaging. And so I messaged him, and that's how we broke up. So now when I met Benjamin, we were talking. So now that we've been married for 3 years now, next year is going to be 4 years, you guys. We are counting down the years. It's amazing. So anyway, my advice to you, young lady who is watching this, whatever it is, I feel like your significant other should celebrate you one way or the other. Not just because it's your birthday, but because they're showing you, this is how much you mean to me. I love you to the point where I could never forget your day. And I forgot to say, sometimes that guy would always forget my birthday, to the point where I would just be angry at him. I would be like, you forgot my birthday? I had to remind you that today was my birthday. He would tell me happy birthday maybe like at 1 in the morning. Not even joking. He would message me at 1 in the morning like, happy birthday. Your love is redder than wine for me. You guys, you think I am joking? I'm not joking. That's what he used to say. Like, he would say some corny lines like that, and I would take them up like, oh my god, I'm so loved. Guys, for him, because you guys, we were probably wondering, what did I used to do for his birthday? I remember the first time, because I was just right out of high school, and I would save money. Remember, I would have my allowance, so my dad would always give us allowance. My dad was like the coolest guy, okay? He started giving us allowance from high school, so I would have like pocket money. We just say, here's some money for your pocket money. So that's how cool my dad was, still is. So he would give me some money for my pocket money, and that's what I used to save. And I would save it thinking I'm going to get him a birthday present. So I remember the first birthday present I ever got him was like a cologne, an expensive cologne that was way beyond my budget as a child who was just from high school, because I was just a child, just a baby. I was just a child from high school, and he was already like in the university, you know, like, yeah. So yeah, guys, I was duped by a man at some point in my life, and I thought that was love, but it wasn't love. It was just exploitation of my emotions and my feelings. But yeah, I think my advice to you is, especially if you're not yet married and you feel like this person is not celebrating you the way you need to be celebrated, not that it's an important thing, but it's also, I feel like for me as a person, I need to know that there's a part of you that has not forgotten me. Even if, let's say, we don't have all the money in the world, at least it's the thought that counts, you know? What did you do? What did you get me? Me, I'm all about, if you don't get me something for my Christmas, for my, what is it called, for my birthday, you have to get me a gift for my birthday. It's my birthday. It's the day I was born, okay? My mom, if my mom is working so hard so that I can have my fish for the day, yeah, you need to do something. Also, if you're in a relationship where you feel like you're the one who's like, you have to put your best foot forward so that you guys can move forward. Because at some point I felt like, at this point, I feel like I'm the one who's going to be responsible for our finances. At some point I said, I feel like this guy is going to make me responsible for us and how our money, like, let's say we are married, right? Let's say we're just for example, let's say we are married. Who's going to be making money? I felt like it was me, because he was always saying, I'm waiting for money from here, and those monies, they were never coming. All the time, every day, they were never coming. So I just felt like, okay, I'm the one who's working hard, doing all this photography and makeup stuff. I'm doing this for myself, first of all, but at this point I feel like I'm going to be responsible for you and myself, and I can't be that person. So that's how I came to the decision. I don't think this relationship is going to work, because I'm not going to be in a position where I'm taking care of a man instead of a man taking care of me. Anyway, ladies, know your worth. Like, what are you worth? Are you worth you spending your money on that person all the time? Because I'm not bringing this up because of the birthdays. I'm bringing it up because of the rest of the other days where you ask me for money but never return the money, because when you ask for it, you said, I'm going to give it back, but you don't give it back. So am I supposed to pester you, boyfriend? I think that's the story for it. And the moral of the story is, you need to sit down, especially if you're not married. This is for the unmarried women. If you're not married and you're in a relationship with someone, sit down and think, if I get into a relationship with this person, let's say the negative traits that they have. Because I'll tell you this, marriage is not a bed of roses. I've been married only 3 years, and I can tell you, this is my advice. I can tell you my bad habits, they sometimes get 3 times as much. And sometimes Benjamin's bad habits, they amplify 3 times as much. So you think, if you're with this person and their habits, their bad habits, not their good habits, their bad habits, they amplify 3 times, because that's what it's going to be like when you're married. So if he's messy now, think of it 3 times, okay? Are you going to be able to handle that? Like, are you going to be able to say, okay, I'm fine with that, and I'm going to deal with that? If you guys get to the point where you don't have money, are you going to say, do you think, or let's say for example, you say you want to be a stay-at-home wife, do you think you're going to be in a position where you're going to manage being a stay-at-home wife, and you think that he's going to be a provider, or he's going to always complain how much you're not working or how much you're not doing enough for the house? Like, do you think that's what's going to be your life? Because if you think that, then that's not the right person for you. The one thing I have learned with men, seeing that I have a brother also, sometimes it's not about you, sometimes it's about them and what they want. And if you're not what they want, they will not treat you the way that you deserve to be treated. But then when they find somebody who they feel like, I can go beyond and above for this person, they do it, and they do it like 100%. Why that happens, I don't know. Maybe ask men, but I've seen that before. Like, someone just laying down their character for a woman who they're like, this is the person, this is it, this is the one I want to marry. Sometimes it's not you, sometimes it's them, and sometimes it's you, and sometimes it's them. You don't know at this point. Would you want, so like for example, if you let's say for example, now the person you're dating, would you want your child to date the person you're dating? Like, if they found someone who has the same character as the person you're dating, would you want your child to be in a relationship with someone like that? That's something you should ask yourself. And for me, it's a big yes. Benjamin is very kind, he's loving, he takes care of me, and I know if my child decides that they want to marry the same characteristic as their dad, I would say, yeah, that's the right person, because I am happy. Even when and also, marriage is not like a bed of roses, like I said earlier, but even through the arguments, and you have like that peace with your significant other, it's so much better, to be honest. Like, it's a lot better. I don't even know how to describe it. If your child came with the same exact duplicate of your boyfriend, would you tell them this is the right person for you to be married to or to be in a relationship with? Or would you tell them, yeah, that's a big no? If that's a big no for you, let's say you as a parent for your child, let's say this is an example that you have a child, so we're imagining that you have a child and your child comes to you with the same characteristic boyfriend as the one you have, will you tell them, oh yeah, this is the best person for you? Or will you tell them, yeah, maybe no, maybe just find somebody else? So if you feel like you'll tell them find somebody else, you're in the wrong relationship yourself. Gauge it with yourself, because you yourself, you need to sit down and have a conversation with yourself, because it's something I had to do with myself. I had to have a conversation by myself, with myself, and tell myself this person is not it. I'll tell you one instance though. So in Kenya, there's a place called the Safari Walk. So if you're Kenyan, you probably know what Safari Walk is. It's like a place where you walk around, but you see like wild animals that should be in the jungle, but they're like, well, kind of like a zoo, but not a zoo. So we had plans, because that was the first time I said, okay, because he doesn't like to go anywhere and he doesn't like to do anything. I brought it up, like, I feel like maybe we should go out somewhere, like do something. So I said maybe this is going to be easy because it's a nice casual walk, and remember we loved to do those walks around the railway. So I was like, maybe it's going to be like kind of like that, but we're seeing something at least much better than people walking the railway and then being on the, maybe my dad is going to walk by and then I'm going to have to start explaining myself, like. I thought maybe it's just going to be like a nice romantic walk with me and him. And so we get to this place, and at the place there's like a place where there's like those people who tell you how much the place is going to cost for you to go in. And so I get there, because he's used to already being standing behind me. He was already behind me. And so I'm asking this lady questions like, how much money is it going to be for us to go in? Although I knew. And so I'm saying that, so I'm telling her so that he can hear the amount of money that she's saying. And then she says for a Kenyan it's going to be like 250 something like that. And so now this guy, he hears all that money and then he's just standing there. So I looked at him, like she said, I looked at him and I told him, she said for a Kenyan it's 250 per person. He just like, oh, okay. I'm like, okay, so are you going to pay? He's just standing there, he's waiting for me to pay. And then I said, when are you going to be able to pay for anything? I said it out because I was upset. I was like, at what point are you ever going to pay for anything? You're waiting for me to pay for this too. I told him, pay for the thing, and then he paid for it. I don't think he was very happy that I told him to pay for it, but that was the first time he actually paid for something, because I pushed him to pay for it. So anyway guys, yeah, that's my pathetic love life before I met my husband. So technically I'm probably going to name this video my very pathetic love life. So yeah, anyway, I learned, so you know, like when you grow up you learn like what you want for yourself. And I think I'm not going to make my kids be those kinds of people who are like very money oriented, but I feel like money plays a huge part in a relationship, in the sense that with your money, how are you going to take care of me? Sometimes when I see women who are saying like they expect a guy to be a certain type of way, I'm like, I understand that, because I went through somebody not being a certain type of way, like super extravagant to the point where somebody cannot meet your expectations. But I'm trying to say that if you get married, or if you're in a relationship with that person, do you feel like he's going to be good to you? Do you feel like your life is going to be taken care of? Do you feel like at some point when you have children, he's going to take care of you and the children, and you're not going to have to worry about finances? Do you feel like that? Because if you do, then you're probably with the right person, but if you don't, you're not. So anyway guys, that is my story, and this was a nice get ready with me. Thank you for joining me. I am done with my eyes in just a little bit. Benjamin is also almost home, so especially when I move around. So let's just put the hair to finish off the look. And look guys, that's our look for the day. As you can see, the curls are more defined now. Very beautiful. And the one thing I want to do, I'm just going to do like a little bit of got to be here. So the got to be, I'm going to just spray it here and then put this right there and just hold it still. So I'm going to spray it in the sink because I don't want the got to be to go everywhere in my stuff. Like that, as you can see. And then I'm just going to place it right there. And so that wet bit, I'm just going to hold it with this. This part where the lace is just going to sit flat, because I don't want to do the whole got to be on the whole hair when this is the only part that everybody's going to see. So because I don't have time to hold this hair and Benjamin is already here, I am going to just tie it kind of like that. Let's do the lips.
Shiloh, stop.
I went with this. It's not too red. I don't know. I love a red lip, but I just don't think it's for me. Maybe this Christmas you're probably going to see me with a full-on red lip. The reason why I don't want it too red because I feel like this is more natural. It's like, this is Akinyi style. But by now, that, as you can see, it's all the way down. The only thing I need to do is run this thing. Yeah, like kind of like that. And there we go. Akinyi is officially done. Now I'm going to change and then I will show you the finished look. And then that's going to be Vlogmas day. Maybe, I don't know which day. It's just going to be down here. This is a Vlogmas. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you stay safe. That's the look. And Benjamin is going to show you my finished look. Alright guys, I shall see you when we are back. But you will see me when I show you what I'm going to be wearing.
Alright babe, am I still responsible for your dressing?
So guys, Benjamin dressed me the whole outfit. The only thing I put myself were the shoes. But these are the shoes I'm wearing. They're like, you've seen this on our channel. They're the new boots. And I have this jeans on. This is a one piece, like one piece. And that's the look. That's it. Let me show you, Benjamin. How do I look, babe?
You look wonderful, babe. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. And here is Mr. Taylor, who is walking away instead of telling her this is his entire look for today.
My look for the day.
You look 10 out of 10, bro.
My eyes on a swivel.
Alright guys, babe, smile. We're taking a thumbnail. Okay, guys.
Don't you guys love her hair?
Oh, babe. Thank you. So we're not going to vlog for the most part of the day because today is just meeting. Wouldn't you agree? So yeah guys, we will see you. We are taking some gifts. I love these ones are from Costco, by the way, in case you're wondering. We'll see you on the next video. Don't forget to like,
comment and subscribe.
Yeah, we'll see you on the next video.
Harry.
Bye. I'm ready for it.
Why did you pick Chewy? Because she's a job. She got big Chewy.
Something chewy elephant. Yeah, a beetle. Have you ever eaten a beetle? Elephants can no, it's the 19. Are you guys serious?
Alright guys, so I am home. It is, just so that you believe me.
You got a watch on your thing.
Oh, actually. It is, Benjamin just showed me that I have a watch on my thing. That is it. And also, I was taking with Benjamin's phone to show you what time it is, and that's the time because I can't find my phone. Thank you, babe. But I was going to show you the coolest thing that I can do with this is, hold on, I can lift it up. Oh, I lift my hand up. If I lift and then put it down, oh yeah. If I lift my hand and then put it down, it changes the image. So that's the thing about Apple Watch. That's me and Grayson, and then that's Grayson. Let's lift it up and then put it down. Lift up, put down. And then there's me and Grayson again. Wait, you guys. Yeah, there we go. And then that's me and Benjamin. Hands down. Yeah. Me and Benjamin. Also, it's Christmas season, so I have mostly Christmas pictures. Hands up. Hands down. Grayson and the dogs. Isn't that cute? So this is something I can do with my Apple Watch. I was really happy. And then here's Grayson and his dad. Look at that. That's so cute. Anyway, that's beside the point. So anyway, I wanted to show you the makeup at the end of the day. This is what the makeup looks like. This is what my hair looks like. As you can see, the curls are formed. They're nice. They're bouncy. It was a nice day. I enjoyed today. We had fun where we were with our friends at El and Nico's. And yeah, so hopefully guys enjoyed this get ready with me. Now we're getting unready. So how we get unready, it's literally, so I was wearing these pearl earrings, as you can see. I don't know if you can see them. There they are. Babe, did you get me these pearl earrings or I got them myself?
I think I got them for you, babe.
Did you?
I think so.
So Benjamin got me like a pack of pearl earrings. There's so many of them, so because he knows sometimes I lose them, and they're not real pearls before anybody asks, because I lose earrings a lot. The only earrings that I know that Benjamin has gotten me that are super expensive are the gold earrings, which are nicely intact, and when I wear them I make sure that once I get home they're in the box. Let's get them ready together. So the first thing I do, of course, I will take off my wig. Remember, I didn't glue it so much. That's me with my natural hair. You guys, comment down below, do you think I would nail me with my natural hair? Like this look, am I nailing it? Is it a 10 over 10? Babe, do you think this look of mine is a 10 over 10?
Yes, babe.
Right, my husband says it's a 10 over 10, but he could be biased because he's my husband. But comment down below, do you like this look? It's just cornrows and that's it. But I've been like this. The day before we got married, I had my cornrows only, right babe? Yeah, I only had my cornrows and that was it. So now let me just show you what I always do. So I'll put my bonnet on up to there, literally where the hair ended. I'm going to take this out and then I'm going to come back in my robe and then I'm going to shower. So this is the work wipes that I use. They're from Kirkland. I got them from Costco in a box. They don't have any alcohol in them. I take like 2 or 3 of them and then I clean up. Let's just clean up one side of the face. Let's just do the tube so that you guys tell me if I look super duper different with makeup. There we go, guys. Half makeup, half no makeup. Is there a huge difference? Because I always say that I'm trying to do a very simple makeup to the point where if I take off my makeup I don't look super different. So do I look super different, so to speak? You tell me, comment down below. My makeup is easy peasy, on and off just like that. And then I take the sad towel and that's it. And that's it. So now that I'm done like that, the only other thing I'm going to do is just go into the shower. The Vlogmas season has started. I am so excited. So comment down below, what are your plans for Christmas? Let me know in the comment section. We'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, click on the bell notification button so that you're notified every time we upload a new video. Also, don't forget that God is good all the time. This year we are kind of with the economy of this year, especially if you're living in the US. The US economy is economying, okay? Guys, I try to keep it real with you because I don't want to ever lie. When I go to heaven and God tells me you lied this day, just so that people can watch your videos, I don't want. For Harry, bye. That's the face, that's it. And maybe this year I am going, oh you guys, I have a hair clip that is still on my head. All right, we'll see you on the next video. Bye.